going through a hot and cold cycle in your relationship and you want to know how you can stop this hot and cold cycle, this reading might be for you. This is a guidance, and this is reading is for the people who are going through in their relationship constant on and off hot and cold situation. Like couple of days it is a beautiful relationship, everything is going good, it looks like you are the best you're having the best relationship you ever had, and then suddenly out of nowhere a small thing, and that breaks that whole thing, a tower moment, and it ends. So if this is going on with you, okay, let us check what we should be knowing about the situation, or what are the factors that we should be considering so that we can stop this hot and cold cycle in this relationship. And also remember, it is a collective reading, it might not be resonating with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, saying that, let us start. And also another factor I want to tell you, because I have to repeat that again and again, to save you from the scammers, that if you see my video on a channel, like on a YouTube channel or wherever, I don't care, in a TikTok profile or an Instagram profile, I have only one TikTok account, which is Divine Mother's Guidance, with 98k plus followers. If you see my video on TikTok and that has less than 98k plus followers, that is scam. So I never approach anybody saying that my ancestors offered you the reading or things like that, or any DM reading or WhatsApp reading. I don't do that. I only do reading via calls. Okay, if you see me, it will be WhatsApp. No, it's not a WhatsApp call, sorry, it's a Google Meet or Insta call. So anything apart from that is scammers. So let us start. This reading gonna be a big one. If it's a big reading, it's gonna be a big reading. The whole video will be posted in my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Tarot. And if you're watching me in YouTube for the first time, please subscribe to my channel, because I keep on posting these videos very regularly. All right, so let us start. Let us see what guidance we have to stop this hot and cold cycle. 8 of Pentacles is out. I don't know what else is. Oops, the Death card, King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Tower, all right, bottom of the deck, the Devil. All right, so let me pick up the card that fell off here. Sorry, this one is the Death card. All right, the World, I have to hide this one, the World, the Death, the Strength, the Tower, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, the Devil over here, Three of Cups, the High Priestess, the Empress, the King of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and the last card here is the Ace of Cups. This is a very powerful information that I'm getting here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are minor arcana cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are major arcana cards. So when the major arcana cards comes up in a reading, it's like it talks about big changes. You are like your soul calling, seriously. So it is not the minor arcana cards are day-to-day affairs, all right, but the major arcana cards, they talk about huge changes or things that we need to, huge steps that we need to take in our life to make these changes. All right, so first of all, what I'm getting here is, like I'm saying here, there's a lot of powerful things saying Death and Tower. Okay, Death and Tower card, it's together, it's about ending something. And also the World card, if you see that, it's like a new beginning. All right, Death, Tower, and the World. World is a completion of a cycle and a new beginning. So I'm seeing that obviously this is the indication that we are on the right track. So these cards are telling that definitely there is, like, when you go through a death, like in the relationship, totally it breaks down, and then a new beginning comes. In the World card, traditionally, if you see the traditional World card, it comes that a person in the wreath, and the wreath is like a cycle. All right, so that's a closing one path and closing one door and opening another one, and that wreath also a portal to a new world. So what I'm sensing here, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Strength card, the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and along with all those things is the Devil card. Devil cards talks about the dark side of us. We all do have positive and negative things in ourselves, right? We always talk about that other person need to change. They are bad, they are toxic, they are narcissist, so they need to change because they're hot and cold cycle, they are narcissist. That's a very common thing that we say all the time, but not all the time. Yes, if you know there, this is also comes with the alarm that yes, the narcissists do that. Narcissists are people who don't even have a feeling of love. They only consumed about their thoughts. They don't feel bad about hurting people. They jump from one person to another without any emotion. They gaslight you. They make you feel horrible, and they destroy you. And they keep coming back in a loop. So they don't leave you like that. So if you are dealing with a narcissist, if you feel like the person you are dealing with don't have any emotion, only abuses you, only self-centered, then please educate yourself about narcissistic personality disorder and see that whether the person you are dealing with, they are narcissist or not. Because narcissists do this kind of thing. They torture people, they love bomb you, then leave you, then go with other person, they cheat on you. Those are narcissistic people. They have mental issues. That's a disorder. Okay, if it is something that you are dealing with, this reading is not for you. Ends the story. Those people, there is no way you can fix them. If you are in a narcissistic relationship, the only way is run. There is no other way. So this reading is not for the narcissistic people. So this is other for the people who are actually are healthy. They love you, they feel for you, but due to some reasons they come and go from you, and you also push and pull energy going on here. So now let us start now. So I have to give the disclaimer, because narcissistic personality disorder, if you are facing in your person and you are watching tarot readings, then you are wasting your time and wasting your life. All right. Devil card. So the devil card is a lot of things. Devil cards comes with it talks about the shadow side of of human being. So our toxicities, our negativity, the inner demon that we have, all the things that holds us from going forward in life, all the belief system, all the traumas that we are holding on in our heart. Okay, that is the devil energy. It's a fear, shadow, desire, obsession. So the obsession, that's the term now I'm feeling drawn to talk about. Why this obsession? So in this relationship, now listen very carefully. If it sounds familiar, this is your reading. Do you feel obsessed about this person? Do you feel like I can't live without this person? Constantly 24/7 you are thinking about this person. This is obsession. You can't take your mind off this person. Your thought is only constantly thinking about them, what they're doing, how they're spending their time. You're probably living in a place, but they are in a different place. But all the time you're feeling obsessed about them. If this is the thing, listen up. When we have an obsessive energy, it means that we have some trauma, and this is a trauma bond. I'm not saying that there is no love, but definitely it is more like a trauma bond. What happens in the trauma bond? And this is another confirmation that it's like this energy. I'll talk about it because this is going to be a long video. I have to talk about it in a big way. Anyway, so this is the energy of that person that you are dealing with. This is hot and cold energy. This is a very person who is a very immature. They will come to you and they will leave. They will come to you and leave. They will come to you for love bomb you for some time, but when it times for any commitment or any higher level of thinking, they will run away. Okay, this person will never give you a higher level of commitment. They will never accept that yes, you are my love, you are life. See, the commitment depends on different situation. Marriage is not ultimate commitment for many people, but in their situation, what is the best highest level of commitment they can give? They don't want to give. They run away. Now this obsession and this card sitting together makes total sense. Now what happens? You want, because this person is breadcrumbing you in your mind. When they come, they give you so much love. When they come, it's like an Ace of Cups I just saw somewhere. So when they come, they give you so much love. They shower you with love. And I'm saying that it is lie. I'm not telling you the lie. That's probably this person loves you. Okay, I'm again telling you, I'm not talking about a toxic person here. It is like a normal behavior of the people who are not toxic, but they have some issues. We'll discuss that. So this person comes with their cup of love. Okay, this video is definitely going to be more than 10 minutes. Okay, it's going to be a long video. So watch the full video in my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Tarot. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so this person comes to you, gives you love. So for a couple of days, it's absolutely happy hormones that you are encountering when you are with this person. But What happens with this person now when they come to you, very close to you, their childhood trauma get triggered. This person is avoidant. This card gives me the vibe of the avoidant attachment style. Now if you don't know what is the avoidant attachment style, you can google it. All right, so this person is avoidant attachment style. Now what happens with them when they come close to somebody, very close to somebody, and they feel like, okay, this person gives me so much of love, and they get scared of it. Deep inside they want love. It's not that they are running from love, they want love, but they are scared that if they get too attached to you, if they love you, like if they open up their heart, you might leave them, because they have so negative self-talk about themselves. They think so bad about themselves into the core, because in the childhood probably they were judged a lot, because they probably had to always have been asked by their parents, you have to be the best. They've been judging them all the time. They were not being able to show their vulnerability to their parents. They were not open to their parents didn't have time to listen to them. They didn't allow them to show their expression when emotion expression when they were a child. So they try to sort their problem and live in their own world. So they know, if I have a problem, there is no point of talking to anybody. This is what they learn. So I have to hide myself. I have to hide my emotions. I cannot be open to other people. It is not safe. That's what they learn from the childhood. Now what happens to this person when you give them so much love? They get scared and they find, oh my gosh, this is something unfamiliar for me. This territory is not something I can go, because if this seems so unreal, why this person is loving me so much? I am not worthy of love, because that's what I learned in my childhood. I am not worthy of love. So if this person loving me this way, definitely something wrong. Either they are faking it or they are making a mistake. And after some time they will realize that they are making a mistake, and they're gonna leave me. Anyways, they're gonna leave me. So what about I leave before they become too intense? And they run away. This is what the avoidant attachment people are. And they are run, and see how sad it is. It's not that they are bad people. It is their belief system about themselves. They pushes you away from them. So this is the reason this person goes away and runs away from you. Okay. And now see your side. What is going on in your side? When it is a trauma bond, obsession only happens when they are avoidant and you are anxious. Now what is anxious? In your childhood, if you look into your childhood, dig into your childhood, you might find that one or maybe other primary caregivers of yours were not available. They were not emotionally available. It don't have to be, please don't take it otherwise that I'm judging your parents. Sometimes the parents can be extraordinarily good. They have done everything they could. But due to some constraint, they have to work. Probably they were busy. They have to leave you for the whole day. Or they have other children they have to take care. They didn't have that enough time to focus on you. It can be many things. For example, for me, my father, mother going to work, and when I used to stay in the morning school, was a huge trauma for me. I had an issue of abandonment from that. And I when I'm alone, I start feeling crying. I feel like I had a lot of things like that. But I healed that trauma, and that's what I will talk about it, how to heal that trauma. But that is what you have. You have a fear of abandonment. You also have some issues of self-worth. So however, you probably didn't get the love. Some cases, unfortunately, the parents were not showing the love the way they are supposed to show. Probably we had some bad treatment for them, or maybe the primary caregivers were not very passionate about us. Due to whatever the situation, we developed a feeling that I am not worthy enough. I am not worthy enough for love. Who will love me? Because I have to work hard to get the attention of my parents or my primary caregiver. So this is what my feeling. So I have to work hard to win the love of this person, whoever I'm dealing with right now. So you accept this as a fact that that's okay. I mean, whatever they're doing, it is right. And you know what? When this person coming towards you and being on and off, it reminds you one of the childhood memories that your parent or somebody were exactly like that. Not in a different shape, but the feeling that you are getting right now, it's familiar because it's in your childhood. It was something your mother or father used to do. Maybe sometimes they are lovey-dovey to you, and then another moment they are very angry. They used to push you away, or maybe sometimes they're off. They are not there. Something that's hidden in your childhood that reminds you of your childhood, and in this unhealthy behavior of this person, you find the similarity of the pattern which you saw in the childhood. And no matter whatever our parents are, we always feel safe around them. So this person is making you feel safe in their unsafe behavior, and that is creating an obsessive energy for you, like a drug addiction. And not only that, what they are doing is coming and going. When they are with you, you get the happy hormones, and when they are off, all those stress hormone, the cortisol, you get in your body. All right, it is quite like an addiction, drug addiction. Okay, the drug addiction, the way it is working here, this breadcrumbing, coming and going, happy hormone, stress hormone, happy hormone, stress hormone, and your mind get addicted to that. So it becomes like a, when this person leaves you, it's like a withdrawal syndrome. It's like you are addicted to something, and that is withdrawn from your body, and you start feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm dying, I can't live anymore. Your body, your mind, everything start reacting to this absence of this person, because now this person is your drug. So this is how the trauma bond works, and this is the perfect example, the devil card and this ace of this page of wand here, standing here. So you are actually trauma bonded to this person. So the way you can fix this is to work on yourself, heal yourself. All right, and let me see what are the other cards also saying with the situation. All right, I will talk about that later on, but yes, this is what is going on. Now, this is obviously the death card, and the tower card talks about ending this relationship abruptly. But the tower only breaks the thing that is not sustainable, that is not based on a true foundation. And the death is a transformation. So when the tower moment comes, is the moment when this person is taken away from you. But remember, why it is not, it is actually in a good way, in some way, because if the relationship is based on a trauma, that anyway is not going to sustain forever. It cannot be a healthy relationship. And that's where the death card is showing. When this tower moment comes, transformation is needed to get the new beginning. All right, you need to go for a new beginning, and that's when the cycle actually completes and you can get out of this. Okay, here I cannot show you there is a naked body because this TikTok blocks. There is a snake. There is a snake. For me, snake is a symbol, a lot of things, but here in this case, I'm feeling a symbol. Snake shed their skin, all right, get a new one. So here, when these things happen, when you get this person is removed from your reality, and then you get a breakup or spot, like a whatever you say, hot and cold cycle from this person. It is your opportunity to work on yourself and change the version of you which was obsessed with this person. Let go the obsession, and then only you get a new relationship. So in nutshell, if you want to end this hot and cold cycle, when you are not in communication with this person, take that time as a blessing. Take this as time to work on yourself. First of all, why you feel obsessed about this person. Obsession only comes to the outer world when you don't love yourself. You don't have that self-belief that I am worthy enough. I am lovable enough. I can give myself the love that I always wanted. So this is the reason you need to work on yourself. Work on yourself. 8 of Pentacles are the bees. See this, the bees here. The bees are very, very hardworking. They work hard to gain that precious honey. So if you want to bring that honey, you need to work hard. And this work hard on yourself. And this is here the High Priestess and the Empress coming up. Okay, the collective, whoever watching this cycle, this video, my collective, you are very, very intuitive. Very intuitive. I think those are the people who are being drawn to my channel. You are very intuitive. You are very powerful. You have a lot of things in your life. You can focus on many things. It can be your job, your work, your passion. You are coming as an Empress. Doesn't matter whatever your energy, who you are, male, female, I don't care. You are very much intuitive and Empress. You can bring that energy back to yourself, which is turning into obsession, rather than, it is all about energy, right? Rather than obsessing over that person, you need to bring that back to yourself. And you can, how you do this, you connect to your inner self, your higher self, connect to your divine, heal yourself, go to your inner child, you heal yourself. You have the power to do it because you are the High Priestess. You go back to divine, you go to the source energy and pray for their help to heal your heart, because there are a lot of you are holding on a lot of trauma within yourself with the devil card. Lot of trauma from your childhood, from the other incident that happened in your life. You are holding on to this. Until you release that, you will not understand your self value, your self worth. So now it is time to be the empress you are. Focus on yourself, your work, your well-being, your things. When this person is not around you, take this opportunity. This person has been taken away from me for a reason. Universe wants me, your higher self wants you to work on yourself rather than obsessing and running behind that person, chasing that person. Put that energy back to yourself, and that's how you heal your inner child. And when you heal your inner child, you will see that you do not have the obsession for that anymore, but you still love them. Then what happens? This love part, which is you are suppressing right now, the pure love you have for this person, that is now suppressed by this devil energy, this toxicity. You also start toxic behavior because they triggered you. When they leave you or they say something, you get triggered and you immediately say bullshit to them, and they again, that becomes a chaos and they run away because you are placing, you are reacting from the place of trauma. You are reacting from the place of obsession. But when that obsession is gone, you work from the place of pure heart and love. And then whatever this person is doing, you see them for who they are, not from a place of neediness. Because now what you want this person to fill your cup. You need this person to validate you. If this person doesn't message you for a long time, oh my gosh, they don't love me, I am worthless, I have no value in their life, they don't love me. But when you love yourself, when you heal yourself, you will see, okay, this person is not messaging me, but I know they love me. Probably due to some circumstances, they are not being able to do it. They will come back to me when they can. So you will be feeling much more calm and composed. So only way you can do is to put the energy back to yourself. Bring the strength back. Okay? Put the energy back to yourself by loving yourself, giving you just have your own world. That's most important. You should not be, your world should not be only one person. It is like my world is this person. If everything starting from the morning to night, it's all about them. Do you have any personal life? Do you meet with friends? Which is advising you, go make new friends. Make new friends. Meet with other people with a similar mentality. You can have good time with them. Don't be focused on only one person, because that becomes the obsessive energy. I'm not saying here you go around and make dating with other people. No, I'm saying have some good friends, okay? Or make your it's like something, your hobbies that will keep you occupied in your life. I'm not asking you to numb your feeling, but I'm asking you to create your own world. You are the queen of world. You have a lot of hobbies. You have a lot of things to work on. You can keep yourself occupied on that. Okay, so you need to make your own world. You need to make your own happiness, that you are not emotionally dependent on that person all the time. That if this person messages me, my life is good. If they don't message me, my life is totally waste. For the whole day I was waiting for them, they didn't message me, my life whole day is waste. No, you have to have a life of your own. You need to focus how you can make yourself feel good, how you can make your life better, how you can take your life in the forward direction. For example, now you probably waiting for them and crying. What about you see some podcast about self-love? What about you watch some video on how to start a new business, maybe start a new hobby? Maybe you like to do some cooking, how to make a YouTube channel. Nobody is watching, who really cares? But you do that. You do some painting, whatever is something that gives you the happiness, because you take some small task. Don't make a big project. Make some small tasks, because when you take small tasks and you win that, you get dopamine. Okay, that's a good hormone. Give me one quick minute. I need to keep my daughter a little bit. Yeah. So you need to find out your own happiness. You need to find out a source of your own happiness, that you are not dependent on that person. Because when you are dependent on this person for your happiness, being an avoidant person, it is too much pressure on them. They feel pressurized. They feel under, like, why this person is so much dependent on me? Nobody ever did that to me. So it is like something unreal. I can't deal with this. I need to run away from this. This is too much for me. I can't deal with this. Why they are wanting their happiness from me? I'm not that important. So this is also that triggers their insecurity. So when you depend on them for your happiness, that triggers them. Then they do something shit that triggers you. And this is how this whole beautiful relationship is turning into a disaster. Okay, I'm sensing there is love here. You are each other's wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. You can make it work. It's all about understanding each other's thoughts, thinking in a perspective of other person, not be selfish, not be stubborn about each like my way or highway. What I am thinking, that is the correct thing. Why this person doesn't do this? It takes only 1 minute to send a message. Why they don't do that? Some people I realized in my life, it's not about time. It's about the mindset. All right, sometimes women we can do multitask, but with the men there is a problem. If they are consumed in one thought, even though they are doing nothing, they can't think about something else. I'm not talking in general, but I'm talking about, I mean, yeah, it's in general. I would say some people might be different, but that's the reason. So if you are a woman and you are watching my video, you think I can do it, why he can't? If there is a reason, they can't. And also even some women, they can't do multitask. So it's about, don't expect everybody is like you. If you can cook and at the same time message, they might not be do the same thing. Okay, so your thought process is correct and there is wrong, that is not the right thing. I learned in a hard way, seriously speaking. That's why I'm sharing this to it. And these are the things that you can definitely do at this moment. Let them live and you live. Everybody has a life. Even if you are a married couple, 100% time your husband and your wife will not be sitting together. So you need to give each other space. And specifically this person, which avoidant person, they need their own space. They need to feel safe. They want to feel that everything is in my control. So you let them have the space whatever they want. Okay, if you try to be all the time running behind them and all the time don't give them the space for them to miss you, they're not gonna come to you. So this kind of people need some time and space for their own life and process their own thought, because when they become too intimate with somebody, it becomes too intense for them to deal with that. So they need to some time alone to process that. If they are the avoidant people, doesn't matter whether male or female, too much of intimacy make them scared. So you being avoidant, you always want to be clingy with them. If they are not with me, you start oh my gosh, did they forget me? I am an anxious attachment. I have an anxious attachment style, so I know what I'm talking about. So, oh my gosh, did they forget about me? Are they with somebody else? Maybe they are with somebody else. So this what all starts in your mind, and you want to get a message from them, and you will start poking them. But this person is not probably doing nothing, probably sleeping there. All right, but you are thinking so many things in your mind. So you need to understand that they have a different understanding of love and relationship, and you have a different understanding. And you are clingy and they are running. So more you be clingy, they will be running. So rather than being clingy and going into their personal space, you create your own space. You need to give them space to live their life. You need to leave them alone. Let them come back to you, and don't be needy. And don't show them that you are dependent on them emotionally, because that actually very scary for them and they run even more. There are a lot of things to discuss about this to stop this hot and cold. These are the things that you definitely can start doing. And another thing is very important is childhood trauma healing, inner child trauma healing. In my personal session, I always talk about that. When people say I'm obsessed about this, and I feel I see in most of the cases people come from a place of childhood trauma. They must have been having a traumatic childhood or kind of a childhood where they did not get the parents' affection and love the way they are supposed to have. And in those cases, childhood trauma healing is very, very important. And because that place when you are being abandoned by the person, or this person goes you, they are not even abandoning you, they ghost you, to say. When they ghost you or they go for some work or non-available for a long time, your inner child start getting triggered and you start feeling, oh my gosh, they left me, they're gone, they're never gonna come back, they got gone with somebody else, they forgot me, they don't love me. And you start making story and the story goes up. Actually what is happening deep inside the child who used to be somehow feel abandoned by their parents, that child start crying. So you need to work on that inner child healing. All right, that is very, very important. So these are the things that definitely I because the time constraint, I have to discuss in a very short, not very short, but squeeze everything in a quicker way. But I would suggest you, whatever I told you today, try to implement, have a own life, give yourself the love, focus on yourself and love yourself. This is most important, because when you start loving yourself, you get out of the obsession energy. Then you feel like the pure love for the person. That love is a blessing. You're having a specific person who loves you. It's a blessing. but only understanding other person's perspective. I'm still working on myself, but I hope while I'm also learning, I can help you to learn too. So just focus on the points what I said, and maybe something you can start working on from today. All right. And if it helps one person, I will feel blessed, and that will be a blessing for me too. And all the best. You take care, guys. I love you.